Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. IRCC issues more express entry invitations to PNP candidates. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada has issued more invitations to apply in its latest express entry draw, focusing on provincial nominee program candidates. With evolving selection patterns, understanding the importance of entering the express entry pool remains crucial. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada has issued more invitations to apply through the express entry system. The department issued 646 ITAs to candidates in a provincial nominee program draw. To be considered, candidates needed to have a minimum comprehensive ranking system score of 750, and to have created an express entry candidate profile before 5:41 p.m. Coordinated Universal Time on July 23, 2024. Today's draw is the third of the month and follows a PNP draw on February 4, inviting 455 candidates, and a Canadian Experience class draw on February 5, which issued 4,000 ITAs. Since the start of 2025, IRCC has chosen to focus express entry draws on either PNP or CEC candidates, with draw sizes for the latter returning to the larger selections more typical of CEC draws in 2024. The exclusion of category-based draws for French speakers, healthcare workers, and tradespeople is notable, as IRCC designated these groups as priority categories through the express entry system in 2025. Further, IRCC has allocated 41,700 permanent resident landings to this group this year through the 2025 to 2027 Immigration Levels Plan. Summary of express entry draws in 2025. Is entering the express entry pool worthwhile if I have a low CRS score? While having a low CRS score may be dissuading to some candidates looking to enter the express entry pool, it is generally always a good idea to enter the express entry pool if you are eligible, as simply being in the pool can increase your chances of receiving an ITA. This is for several reasons, including 1. CRS scores are notoriously hard to predict. What may seem like a low score at the moment may be sufficient in the future for receiving an ITA. However, if candidates are out of the pool, they likely will not be able to benefit from these fluctuations, due to the second point. 2. The tie-breaking rule. In addition to meeting other conditions of an express entry draw to be invited, including the minimum CRS score, candidates must also create an express entry candidate profile in the system by the date and time specified in the ministerial instructions known as the tie-break rule. Candidates who have not created an express entry profile before this time are not considered in that draw. Thus, entering the express entry candidate pool early is often beneficial for a newcomer's chances of receiving an ITA. 3. Your individual CRS score may continue to increase while you are in the candidate pool. If you can raise your CRS score, for example, by increasing your language ability, gaining more eligible work experience, achieving higher education credentials, etc., your CRS score can increase in real time once you receive the proper supporting documentation. This means that you do not have to wait, nor submit a new express entry profile if your CRS score changes, though keep in mind profiles will always be subject to the tie-breaking rule where relevant. 4. You may apply for and be considered for multiple other immigration programs while you have a profile in the express entry pool. This includes enhanced PNP streams and pilot programs, which are often region-specific. Applicants to these other programs should make sure that their inclusion in the express entry pool will not impact their eligibility. In cases where this is not an issue, however, candidates can now build eligibility for immigration through two separate pathways, increasing their chances of receiving an ITA or its equivalent. Even with a low CRS score, joining the express entry pool can improve an applicant's chances over time. Score fluctuations, eligibility for multiple programs, and profile improvements make early entry a strategic advantage. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.